Alright, welcome back, guys. We're going to explore the last building here in the jail and move on to picking up Eddie. So, just a little bit of, well, you know, I'll wait till we go get Eddie.
All mine.
God, love having Boone here. Do you see how destructive he is? It's kind of ridiculous, really. But anyway, so I've gone through and cleaned up the first two buildings. Now, it does say this is stealing, and you do take a hit to karma. However, you can go and take things even in front of, God, I keep forgetting his name, too. The one guy left alive in the main building. You can take things and right in front of him and he doesn't mind. So I don't know what faction they belong to. Oh, Patriots Cookbook. But it's not the Powder Gangers. Or he doesn't belong to the Powder Gangers. I thought he did, but... Some nice goodies there. Yeah, I know I'm a little strange picking up every little bottle and everything along the way, but yeah, some of it will be worthwhile later on. I believe tin cans can be ground into scrap metal, and that can help you make ammunition and other things, so it is worth it. Some of the bottles can be used to be, you can refill them, like I know you can make either a Sunset Sarsaparilla or a Nuka-Cola formula that requires the empty bottles and you can pour it back in. But yeah, as I had said, I pretty much cleared out everything else around here. There is a speech book, the line congressional style, up here in this building that I found as I was clearing it out, so you definitely want to make sure you get that. It is considered stealing, but there aren't too many of these books in the world, so you'll survive. But yeah, everything else is cleared out. So, I'm going to head home and grab the necessary items to get Eddie. To get Eddie, you can do it one of three ways. It requires either a repair skill of 65, a science skill of 55, and a repair skill of at least 35. Or you can just find 3 pieces of scrap metal, 2 sensor modules, and 1 scrap electronics. I believe I've got all those, and if I don't, I'm going to go get them from the RepCon facility, because I know that they're there. And I'll drop all this wonderful stuff off. I store all of this for now, and as I play through the game, if I need cash, and I say I'm not using this, I'll just go and sell off stuff. Like, these burned books are worthless. That's definitely a good candidate to go sell. But anytime I can just say, hey, I need some cash, grab all these and go. And there's a vendor just across the way, so. Yeah, I pretty much collect everything. Yeah. It's not necessary that you do. It's more of a me thing. So let's see, do I have the parts we need? Scrap metal, easily, 3 pieces, done. Sensor module, got that. Scrap electronics, got that. Let's go get ourselves 1 Eddie. Now, this is easy, just going to get him. With the Lonesome Road expansion pack, which I've not actually played through yet, but Eddie now, you get the basic upgrades that were built into the vanilla game. There are either a weapon or an armor upgrade, depending on which faction you choose to take into later on. Which either is fine, I prefer the weapon myself. But you can go either way. Oh, poor guy. there are now 5 circuit boards across the divide, which, as you find them, you can upgrade Eddie to do everything from be a repair bot. He actually fixes 25% of one durability item per day. He gives an increased DT bonus. He gets a damage bonus, a VATS bonus, and I believe he will help, or he'll produce energy and microfusion cells. Really, really, really handy. This little bot is even more amazing now with that expansion pack. I highly recommend getting it. So, yeah. Anyway. Extra scrap metal. Jeez, I could probably got like half the parts here. Anyway, let's fix him. And there we go. One awesome Eddie. I think my favorite thing here is kind of programmer lingo here. The class or functions based on object-oriented programming. That's... yeah. Being a computer science geek, I find that quite amusing. Yeah, these options are new for Lonesome Road. So if you're not using that, you won't see these. But he is basically a reloading bench. It's quite awesome. Speaking of, what would it take to make some 10mm rounds? Need some lead and powder from pistol. Well, I'll break down all my 9mm ammo. Get the... Hey, no! No, come back! I wasn't done yet. Well, that's annoying. Usually you can do more than one thing at a time, but not with him, I guess. Whatever. Alright. You are so awesome, Eddie. So he gets his name, I believe it's from a license plate on him? Yeah. Quit turning, let me show the fans. Eddie. Eh, whatever. He's shy. Anyway. Okay, so we have Eddie. We finished the jail. We have a few options, really, we can do from here. We can either make a run north to, like, Sloan here. We can head to Helios 1. Or we can head over here and start exploring a bit, although there's not a lot to see. The Mojave Drive-In and some of these, like I said, are expansion packs. I'd really like to not get into those right now. I'm happy to show them, but I'd rather go through the basic game first, because they usually send you off into their own little zones. Much like Fallout 3 would send you into like Pittsburgh and other places, these send you into different maps as well. So, I think what I'm going to do is actually do Helios 1 and then work my way up the road here. I'm getting up to the Repcon headquarters, there's lots of good stuff there. So, yeah. Let's head to Novak, drop off what we have, and head north. Now I've also got 2 companions to hold stuff, so... carrying items, not an issue anymore. When you want to go farming or clearing out an area, you bring along these 2 guys, you've got like 500, 600 extra pounds of stuff you can carry. It's quite awesome. Okay, onward to Helios 1. Yeah, let's see. This is the first time you're gonna run across a true ethical dilemma, I suppose you could say. You have to decide when you actually get this working where the power's gonna go. And it'll definitely make certain people happy and certain people not like you. What? Alright. Oh. Alright. This is where we switch off to that armor-piercing, round I had told you about. See how many headshots we score. Wow. It's not doing a damn thing. Oh, thank God, guys. Thank you. I don't think they like me. Yay! Loot pinatas!
You like that?
No. Now, who set him on fire? We were having a good time, shooting back and forth, and... Wow. Alright. Well, sure, Eddie. You're gonna hold some crap. I don't think he's got a restriction. Oh! You guys are worthless. Well, we're gonna kill our Legion people, and you won't hold Legion stuff. Well... Here, you can't carry weapons and use them, so... I'm sure he'll still figure out how to use the freaking grenade. Should want that. God, I want to just go melee and rock with this thing. Look at that. Ignores all armor, it weighs 20 pounds, 54 damage, and it's like a freaking chainsaw. I like my weapons. Yeah. I'm good for the moment, anyway. Just gotta get in the building, I'll be fine. That armor piercing, though, worthless. Wow. I mean, he just shrugged it off like nothing happened. I should've just came over here and had the Legion help me, too. Oh, textures. That didn't happen.
This is a restricted area. State your business.
Yes, ma'am.
Your being here is a start, soldier. We aren't exactly overflowing with troopers here. But if you really want to help us, talk to the idiot with sunglasses in the back of the plant building. He's been trying to get this place running for months and hasn't made any forward progress. There should, but we're not getting much power out of it, so none of our enemies have big interest in it either. Not like Hoover Dam, anyway. We had a real fighting force here just long enough to take it from the Brotherhood of Steel. Then they got sent east to the dam like everybody else. Caesar's Legion sends skirmishers every so often, prodding for weaknesses mostly. The reality is, if they really wanted it, we'd all be dead. Damned if I know. Put up a hell of a fight, though. We had them outnumbered, I don't know, 20 to 1 maybe? They held out as long as they could, lost most of their force before they retreated. Gave us a little parting gift, too. They had some of the plant running, but they shut it all down. Enabled an old security system, too, to keep us away from the controls. Jerk-offs. I ask myself the same question all the time. But energy is hard to come by around here. Gives you more control over this area than troops ever could. Hell, if we lose the dam to the Legion, this little plant may be our last stand. Later.
Alright. So I lied to him and tricked him into thinking I'm with the NCR. And given my wonderful costume, I mean, how can you not I definitely look like I'm with the NCR. Look at that. Anyway. Let's go help the idiot with the sunglasses.
We should be up on the front lines, not out here in Bumblefuck. This place is a junkyard.
You're not at Bumblefuck. You're at Helios 1.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Thanks for letting me have your stuff. It's all... yeah, this is... okay. Oh, and it's radiation-free water. This is okay. I can take all this stuff out of their bunker. Whatever. But, stealing from ghouls that had left in rockets already? Not good. Sometimes I wonder, how they program some of this, or how they design, you know, set up the items to be filled with karma or not. No. Don't want to do that. Yeah, I just now realized that Eddie actually makes a buzzing sound. Flying around. Maybe that's new. I don't know. Just never noticed it before. Jeez.
Got business here.
Sure. 9mm rounds. Delicious. Alright, we've almost found the idiot's whereabouts. There you are.
Who the hell are you? They bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they? Ah, shit. Shit, man. I need this. Gotta pay the bills. And I'm addicted to a lot of different kinds of chems. I mean a lot.
This guy is so unbelievably worthless. Oh, okay, what the hell?
Aw, man. How am I supposed to buy chems now? Fine, here. What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats, and it feels so good.
That's weird. Okay.
Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic. But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency. And I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes. Trouble is, most of the controls for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying? There's these 2 terminals outside. They control the mirrors. I tried fooling with them, but didn't get very far. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower, then do the rest from up there. I'm guessing, but it sounds good, right? Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you?
Of course I am.
Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to the Strip and McCarran. Because I get paid, that's why. Per kilowatt hour. Whatever the hell that is. That's where the NCR wants the power, so that's where I want it. But you know, you do that, maybe I put in a good word for you with them. Fantastic's little helper. There's a reputation you can hang your hat on.
Like I said, this guy, total dick. I'm so glad I took 100 caps from him.
Worried? Do I look worried to you? I've got this under control, baby. No one else can do what I do here. Fuck, man. Everything. I push buttons, I turn dials, I read numbers. Sometimes I make up little stories in my head about what the numbers mean. Like one time I imagined they were a code to get into a vault full of naked women. Man, how cool would that be? No, man. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just don't know what effect it's going to have. Over there controls power in this building. That station has readouts on the computer network. That big knob there makes a crazy noise. Sparks come out of that slot if you put stuff in it. And I'm learning more every day. It was easy, man. They were going door to door asking if anyone knew any scientists. I said look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said as much as anyone I had ever met. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said welcome aboard. Here, you'll want this. It's the password to one of the terminals outside. Found it written on one of the stalls in the bathroom.
And the other password is around here somewhere. Yeah, I do need that password first.
Hey, man.
Free stuff. Eddie, hold this. Okay. Alright. Let's go find that other code.